welcome, and thank you so much for joining us. I'm your host, Paige Ryans, and today we are talking about the 24th Annual Garden State Film Festival. The festival returns from March 26th through March 29th with over 200 films from various countries, screening at 9 different venues all throughout Asbury Park and Cranford, New Jersey. You can get your tickets now at gsff.org/tickets, and there will also be tickets available at the door while supplies last. And now let's meet today's filmmakers. Today I am here with the creator and star of short film Making Beauty. We have with us Tammy Sawzel and Nelly Castrinos. How are you both? Welcome.
We're great. Thanks for having us.
Yes, thank you so much for being here. We're excited to talk about your film. If you could just, I know I kind of introduced yourself, so we're ahead of that, but actually, no, I didn't. Sorry. If you wanted to introduce your role with the film, and then we'll talk about the film.
Sure. I'm Tammy Sawzel. I'm the writer, director, and producer of the short film Making Beauty.
And I'm Nelly Castrinos, and I play the main character, Ellie.
Awesome. Wonderful. Well, again, welcome. Thank you for being here. Tammy, if you wanted to just kick us off and tell us about Making Beauty.
Sure. Making Beauty is a film about a young girl who's a very gifted artist. And she wants to bring beauty into the world through her creations, but she goes through some profound loss and change in her life. And so her creations start to take on an increasingly macabre twist.
Very nice. Very nice. And what was your inspiration for writing this? Or making this, I should say. Directing.
Well, I'm really fascinated by the complexities of human nature and the duality and the darker impulses that exist in all of us and what it means to be human. And the forces that are beyond our control that can bring those things to light. And so I really wanted to create a unorthodox anti-hero and set that anti-hero in a world that blurs the boundaries between sentimentality, nostalgia, and horror.
Definitely. I think you did a great job with that as well. You're welcome. And what was that casting process like for you? How did you find Nelly?
I always tell people that Nelly found me because I actually had a lot of a surprisingly amount of submissions. But Nelly's, as soon as I watched her tape, there was no doubt in my mind. And I kept watching it and then met her. And it was electric, but incredibly talented young actress. So
Thank you, Tammy.
well, it's true.
That's great. It's always nice when things just kind of fall into place. Like you see just the perfect person for the role. Nelly, can you talk a little bit about like what was it like playing this character? And yeah.
Well, it was very interesting to play this character because I got to experience, and I experienced this deep connection with the people who are making this incredible project and see how other people can have an even deeper connection with the people that they love.
Absolutely. Wonderful. Very well said. And would you say, what was your favorite part of playing this character?
My favorite part of playing this character was seeing it all come together to make something beautiful, making beauty.
Yeah, literally making beauty. That's awesome. That's wonderful.
We had so much fun on the set. I have reels and reels and reels of her giggling. And as soon as I have free time, I want to make a giggle reel of just her laughter on the set, which was just such a delight. Yeah. And it was like we're at a heat wave at the time, so it was everyone was just on popsicles and freezies, and it was just very, very, very hot.
I was probably giggling so much because I was on a sugar high.
I was gonna say that definitely had it's part of that. But no, I think that's just also a testament to just being able to create such a welcoming and enjoyable set. So I look forward to that giggle reel. Hopefully that somewhere in the well, we understand. what was that filming process like? Were there any, like, what was your approach to filming? Like different locations, the different, like, what did that look like for you?
I had the privilege of using my house as the location. So this is the set.
Very, I did, was recognized.
So leading up to it, I took a lot of time set decking myself and building props and having a friend of mine help me with the props and gathering props and decorating the house in the backyard shed. So I didn't have the panic of that. I had the luxury of that moving into the film. And then we just surrounded ourselves with expertise. So David Barron, who's the co-producer, cinematographer on this project, was also my mentor. And he was just incredible. He's got an incredible eye, and we really gelled together and knew what kind of look we wanted and how we wanted each shot set. So it was just a joy. It was really, really fun.
And her amazing artwork added such an incredible cherry on top the entire project.
Yeah.
Astonishing.
Aw. Yeah, I think the artwork is great. I think the wallpaper is great. It really just it captures the whole setting and, you know, the tone of the film and everything. So I think it was a great location. Were you inspired by any directors upon like making
No, that's too many to count. I mean, Wes Anderson. I mean, I watch everything. Oh, that's a hard one.
Yeah.
I'm also a visual artist, so I get inspired by visual art.
Yeah.
Like I'll watch everything. I will go watch Hamnet, and then I'll go watch some Marvel movie madness. I don't know. I watch everything. So
yeah.
yeah,
And then
that's
you
what I
just
say.
yeah. I know. I was just gonna say you just find different elements of
Yeah.
you know different things in the film that you could
Yeah.
blend together. You know, create something new that hasn't been done before. And Nelly, was there any part of this that was tricky or most exciting for you to act out?
Well, the tricky part was, I don't know how to say this without spoiling it.
Oh, they're the puppet.
Yeah, the puppeteering that I had to
Yes,
do
she had to do
during
improv puppeteering. Yeah.
the improv puppeteering that I had to do.
Wow. Was that your like that's you were new to that? You hadn't done that before?
I've never worked with like puppeteering before, and like making those very subtle but necessary movements to make it feel real.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she had to she had to puppeteer in a unexpected way that neither of us foresaw. But she did great.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, to be continued to see the to see it.
Yeah. So, I've made a few experimental films before this, and I've dabbled in video a lot as in my installations and stuff. But this is my first time doing a narrative production with a full crew, and she was just so wonderful to work with, I have to say. Yeah.
So very, very nice, very nice. And Nelly, like, can you talk a little bit about your process of like acting? Like, is this your like, are you like, is this your first project?
No, this is not my first project. I starred in The Unforgivable. I played a bunch of the flashback scenes for Sandra Bullock's daughter, not daughter, sister. Oh my goodness, sister. I played a bunch of those flashback scenes, and I did a lot of flashback scenes. I played in Yellow Jackets, and now the short film.
And you've done Broadway's
Yes,
theater
and
stuff.
I've done theater. I did the Citadel Theater, A Christmas Carol. So yeah, I've just been kind of like all over the place with that.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's very awesome. Are you is there anything in the works for you? Like, are you working on anything? I know like you probably can't say much, but like what is that looking like for you? Like what are like your next steps?
Well, I'm just gonna roll with the punches, whatever comes at me. I'm not working on anything right now. In terms of that, what I would say is that I really enjoy, like, this is one of the highlights of like my film career is working with Tammy. She's such an amazing person to work with.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And what about you, Tammy? Is there anything that you're working on next? Do you have anything in the
Yes, actually, I'm just finishing up a script. And I wrote a role just for night, but I'm finishing a script about a woman who has adult woman who has an imaginary friend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. To be continued with that as well.
It'll be the same kind of surreal, dark, whimsy type of tale.
Yes, very nice. And I guess a question kind of for both of you that just popped into mind of just like, is there anything for you, Tammy? Is there any is there a genre that you're excited about exploring that you haven't explored before? And then for you, Nelly, is there and are you like for your next project, is there something you're excited to explore that you haven't? We can start with Tammy.
I like making films that don't fit inside genres, which is
Mm.
stupid to say because then it's really hard to place your film because they have, what's your genre? I don't know. Is it experimental? Is it horror? Is it thriller? Is it a slow burn? What? I don't know. But those are the types of films I gravitate towards where you can't place them in an easy peg hole. So I'm interested in pushing the boundaries of what is a genre. And
Yeah, that's fun. That's always fun.
Same thing as Tammy, like not really knowing where that genre fits is like kind of the thing because you want it to be like unique and interesting. You want people to take an interest to it. Like how we took an interest and made something beautiful out of this project.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're looking forward to supporting your next, your next projects and your next works. Was there anything that and question for both of you, but like, was there anything that you learned through the making of this film that you wish to take to your next project? Whether that's like directing, your directing style, filmmaking style, Nelly acting, anything like that.
let the experts be experts. Surround yourself with people who really know what they're doing and let them do their job is the thing that I learned the most because I have a hard time letting go of control. And so, but you surround yourself with people that know each other and like each other and work well together and just let them do their thing. And yeah, and then magic happens.
Magic happens. Absolutely.
And then for me, for this project, I really had to make like everything second nature. Like my lines, what I needed to do, everything needed to be that way to make it feel very, very real and feel real for myself too, because I like knew it so well.
Yeah.
There was a scene in when we were shooting where Ellie, our character Ellie, has an interaction with her sickly grandma,
Yes.
and it was silent during the scene because it's just her, and everyone was crying. Cut, and everyone was like,
Yeah, I heard it. I heard like the emotion.
Yeah.
And you guys' voices. I'm like, is everybody okay? Like, what's going on?
It was funny.
Wow. You were just in your zone that much.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
really
Wow.
talented. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. That's incredible. Well, listen, I'm very excited for everyone to see this film. I think even just from that scene alone, I think that everyone will really enjoy it. And I think you both did a great job. Tammy directing and Nelly, you really showed up and showed out and gave a great performance. So should be very proud. And my last question for you both is, will you be joining us in person for the festival this year?
I will be there. Very excited. I've never been there before, so I'm very excited to leave my Canadian prairie town and come to New Jersey and Asbury Park. Very excited. Yeah.
I am unfortunately not going to be there, but I wish it all the best. And Tammy, tell me everything.
I
Pictures,
will.
And let me know how it goes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, yes. Well, we wish you could be joining us, Nelly, but nonetheless, we'll be, supporting. And Tammy, we'll be seeing you at the festival. And we look forward to just, supporting and spotlighting your film. Again, you can catch Making Beauty on Saturday, March 28th at the Asbury Lanes, Block AL8, between 8:55 p.m. and 11 p.m. And again, for everyone watching, hope to see you at the Garden State Film Festival. 200 films, 9 different venues, Asbury Park and Cranford, New Jersey. You can get your tickets now at gsff.org/tickets. And once again, Tammy and Nellie, thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for
Thank you
having
so
us.
much, Paige.
You're
You're so great. Thank you.
You're so welcome. Thank you so much. Listen, we'll see you at the festival, okay?
You're there.
All right.